the following expression. The first term is the square root of the quantity 6 plus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 2 plus 2 root 6. Then subtract 1 divided by the square root of the quantity 5 minus 2 root 6. This is a no calculator question, and there are 4 answer choices. 2, negative 1, root 3 plus root 2, and none of the above. I thank Ahan for the suggestion. Pause the video if you'd like to give this problem a try, and when you're ready, keep watching to learn how to solve this problem. We will get started by analyzing the terms under the square root. We have a root 3, a root 2, and a root 6, which is equal to root 3 times root 2. So we'll just get started by calculating the square of root 3 plus root 2. Expand this binomial, and then collect the 3 and the 2 to get 5. And this is equal to 5 plus 2 root 6. This is not the same as the 4 terms under the square root, but there are some similarities. Both of these expressions have 2 root 6. The expression we want to simplify has 6, and that's 1 more than 5. So we'll guess that we'll take the square of 1 more than root 3 plus root 2. So let's square 1 plus root 3 plus root 2. We can solve this as a binomial where one term is 1 and the other term is root 3 plus root 2. We'll expand the binomial. Now we've already calculated the square of root 3 plus root 2. So we'll substitute. We can then simplify, and this is equal to 6 plus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 2 plus 2 root 6. And that's exactly the expression that we want to take the square root of. Now just to simplify a little further, let's get rid of the parentheses right here. If we take the square root of both sides, we get that 1 plus root 3 plus root 2 is equal to the square root that we want to simplify. So we'll substitute in. We've simplified part of the expression. Now let's focus on the fraction. To simplify the fraction, we'll multiply the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate, which is the square root of 5 plus 2 root 6. Notice that 2 root 6 is less than 5. So both of these square roots are positive terms. So we can multiply under the square roots. This simplifies to be the square root of 5 plus 2 root 6. Then the denominator becomes the square root of the difference of squares. We have 5 squared minus the square of 2 root 6. 5 squared is equal to 25, and the square of 2 root 6 is equal to 24. 25 minus 24 is equal to 1. Then the square root of 1 is equal to 1. So this is all equal to the square root of the quantity 5 plus 2 root 6. But how can we further simplify this? Well, we've already calculated that the square of root 3 plus root 2 is equal to 5 plus 2 root 6. So if we take the square root of both sides, we get the square root of the quantity 5 plus 2 root 6 is equal to root 3 plus root 2. We can thus simplify this and substitute in. So this is equal to 1 plus root 3 plus root 2 minus the quantity root 3 plus root 2. The root 3 plus root 2 will cancel out, and we are left with the answer of 1. This corresponds to D, none of the above. And that's the answer.